To be honest, I will start with this. Kudos to Manchester United. Before I go into the video, tap the subscribe button and tap the follow button if you're on TikTok. Just follow, subscribe, like the video. Look, I'm not surprised. I want to start with Manchester United and I don't want to take anything away from them. They had a very good game plan. They came to the Emirates. They have nothing to lose. During my preview, I said it. Manchester United had nothing to lose. It was Arsenal that had everything to lose. The pressure was on Arsenal. Why? Because Manchester United, normally they should not beat Arsenal. Arsenal are the best team in Europe, according to what people have been saying. If you get what I mean. So, at the end of the day, they came to the game without fear, without the fear of losing. And at the end of the day, they got a win, not even a draw. I was expecting that maybe the max they will get is a draw. And at the end of the day, they got a win. 3 points into fourth position, and they are looking good at the moment. Carrick came on. He came in just after 10 days. He has transformed how they play. The players were fighting. The players were trying, and then you would imagine what Amorim was doing at the time in the club. Because if it was Amorim today, I'm not sure Manchester United would have won. The players' body language is different. It's different from what we are used to. You get what I mean? And I do not want to take anything from Manchester United. They played better. They were the better team. Right from the get-go, Arsenal were making loads of mistakes. And it is what it is. You get what I mean? So, good performance by Manchester United. Good goal by Mbeumo. Was calm, scored his goal well. And it was a mistake from Arsenal, yes. I'll go into Arsenal later, but good goal, was calm, took his goal well, dribbled to the right and took it with his right foot. Although Raya got a hand to it, but it entered into net anyways. Dogu, very excellent display from him. Bruno Fernandes pass, and that was very good. The third goal also, it was orchestrated by Bruno. To be honest, he gave it to me, Mino gave it to Kunya, and Kunya poured it into the back of the net, and that was it. And I think the debate between Odegaard and Bruno should actually be dead end at the moment. It should be that should be it. Get what I mean? So it's Bruno is miles ahead. You understand? And then the debate of who is better between 2008 and now, Manchester United and now, and Arsenal now, it's just a ridiculous debate. It's just a ridiculous debate, to be honest. Look, I have no problem with the team, to be honest, with Arsenal. I have a problem with the fan base, Arsenal fan base. And the problem is Arsenal fan base are not demanding, the best. I know that people say, oh, maybe because they've known one for a long time and all of those things, but trust me, Arsenal fan base, they are not demanding the best. Give Saka 300k in a week, we are going to give Arteta a new deal, start giving players a new deal. You understand? Players are not worth that amount of money. Carrick is for 275k. Odegaard is on a huge fee. I think 250 or thereabouts. Martinelli 180. You get what I mean? Giving players a ridiculous amount of money. You've not won anything. And then Carrick is on injury, and Arteta is still talking about the fact that he wants to give he loves Carrick a lot, blah blah blah. And then there's news that they want to give Carrick a new deal. Want to give River Jesus a new deal. The time one Neri was sent on loan to Marcel. Look at what Madueke did towards the end. Twice he ran with the ball and ran the ball out for a goal kick. Even Tawaneri would never do that. I know Tawaneri might not have the same quality of taking on players as Madueke, but he has sense. Madueke lacks sense, and you will know why Chelsea has already sold him. He does not know. They don't have any end product. Exciting player, no end products. To be honest, I don't want to pick on any player because Arsenal's it has been coming. Do you get what I mean? Like it has been coming. This is not a matter of right now. It has been coming. It has been coming. Brighton game, Wolves game, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool. When we were saying it at the time that Arsenal are disgraceful, to be honest. It is not about the loss would not have been painful if Arsenal had won the last two games that they drew 0-0. It would not have been painful, but we would have been 11 points ahead, and this today would have been maybe just drop 3 points, no problem. Do you get what I mean? and should have been like you still be like 8 points ahead, but you dropped points in both games. It is disgraceful in my opinion. It's not even about today. It's about how you have been playing for a while and one day it's going to catch up on you. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal are very excellent in Europe because European teams they come out. Manchester United, the majority of the game, you get what I mean? Especially when they were leading, what they do want to come and do outside. And Arsenal they pay to their own problems. And it boils down to the manager. It boils down to the manager. Just allow the manager to bamboozle you with his words and everything. You have to change something. You can't go. This problem has been occurring. You've been seeing it. I've been struggling in front of goal. Your players was struggling. Gabriel Jesus has been struggling. These players have been struggling in front of goal. No, nothing is working. You get what I mean? The midfield is not working. Eze looks like a shadow of himself. The guy is not good enough. So it means that there's a problem with the system. There's a problem with the attack, and you are so hell bent on you want to control safety and control sort of football. It's not going to work in my opinion. Because things you study, you have to do something different. You have to go into games, do something different. Everybody knows that you come from score from corner. They score from corner again today, yes. But it's not going to bail you out every time because you are going to face a team that will be excellent in front of goal. And that's the first time I will be conceding 3 goals since that losing game 4-3. And that was like 2 years ago. Do you get what I mean? Because teams they'll come at you and you come at Arsenal. You might probably win. And Manchester United have just shown you exactly what you need to do against Arsenal. That was the way Liverpool scored also from outside the box. 2 goals from outside the box. It is what it is. You know. I want to pick on players, but Zumendi poor pass for the first goal. Poor, very, very poor pass. He could have controlled the ball and blasted it over, controlled the ball and then pass it to Raya. I get the fact that the ball was bouncing. He was not expecting the ball to bounce. In his head, he already knew that he wanted to pass this one time to Raya. It was poor. But after that, it was 1-1 at the break. You go back into the game. Nobody was tracking the goal, and it was 2-1 suddenly. And then you were dragging the game. You brought on the subs. It was like for like, so there was no difference from the play. Trossard there, Saka there. Eze came to replace what's the name? To replace Odegaard. Merino came in to replace Zumendi. Request came to replace Jesus. That was it. There was nothing different. There was nothing like, okay, Merino, go and stay beside the Eucharist and let's eat them. Let's eat them from outside the box. There was nothing like that. You get what I mean? There was nothing like that. And Arsenal kept losing the battle in the midfield. And Manchester United were calm throughout. Lammers was calm throughout. He made like a couple of saves, but so a saves that you were expecting him to make. You get what I mean? The first one, the header in the first half, he made the good save. The second one was from Saka towards the end of the game. That led to, I think the one that led to the Arsenal go from the corner, and that was it. But this is not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. To be honest, it's not good enough. And I guess should have scored. They should have even have punished Arsenal in the first half. Like, I think there were 2 chances that he could have scored, but he did not score. It was from there you would know that there was a problem with Arsenal. The mentality is not there. It's not there. These guys, and I can't blame these players. If you bring another manager for these guys, they will play. Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice. These are, in my opinion, world-class players. And I was saying it on X on the Twitter that this guy should leave at the end of the season. It's not about, and people were commenting, blah, 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 you should keep quiet. Arsenal fans commenting, keep quiet, blah, 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 all of those sort of things. You are not good enough. The manager is not good enough. You get what I mean? And this guy should leave, right? Leave before time goes. Because you want to win trophy. You could have gone to City. You would have won like 2 or 3 trophies at City at the moment. You came to Arsenal. You could have won. Where the manager is serious, want to play free flow football. Not all of these things. And this is time for Arteta to change now. And that is what I will end my video with. Good for Manchester United, not taking anything away from them. They were the better team. And that is it. Arsenal were absolutely clueless throughout the game. Clueless. They bottled the league again. And it's time to change that. You need to find something different. You can't continue to play the same way and expect different results. You struggled against Wolves, struggled against Tottenham Forest, struggled against Liverpool. Liverpool that had no striker. Liverpool that had Bournemouth beat 3-2. Liverpool that drew against Burnley 1-1. You struggled in all of these games. And then you see some Arsenal fans will come and start saying there was just one game, you're 4 points ahead. Are you kidding me? You are going to the Etihad. Manchester City will likely beat you because Arteta will play safe and control football. You will be scared to attack Manchester City. And at the end of it, you will lose. It will remain 1 point. The title race is on. You get what I mean? So it is what it is. There's no doubt about it that the manager, in my opinion, is not good enough. Unless it changes something about the thing. Yes, you have tried your best, but you can't be adamant and be playing safety and control of football. You need to release these guys. They need to play. You need to find a way to make them play attacking football. Why did you buy my Madueke? Look at his end product is poor. Poor. He's poor. Why did you buy easy if you know that you cannot enter your team? You want him to be playing exactly the way the guy is playing. Why did you sign him? That is not his style of play. Why did you sign your Yokeres if you know that you want to play second and control football? It's not his style of play. I've said it. Don't sign players that you know that will not fit into your philosophy. Don't sign them. If you know that you don't want to adapt, you want to be fixed on your system, this is what you want to do, and you want to bring in players to fit into that system, then buy players for that system. Not easy that tries on transition, not easy that wants to be free, that is a good goal scorer, not your player that wants to play on transition. Don't sign them. Sign Capie, sign Calafiori, sign all of them. I cannot even get a place in the team. At the end of the day, I said it in my video. If I want no one watch it, go and watch it. With Tawanare, when he was going, I said it's a loss for Arsenal. It's good for Tawanare because he scored yesterday. Yes, it's good for him. We play games. But it's a loss for Arsenal. This is a guy that can score from outside the box, can score goals. Look at the goal he scored against for Marseille. He's a guy that can score from outside the box. He can score goals. He can bail you out. He can do different things. But you are sticking with Madueke. That is not good enough. Why did you spend 52 million on Madueke? You're not ready to change your tactics. You're not ready to change your ways. And Arsenal fans will still accept it. Some Arsenal fans will say we are still 4 points ahead of the table. It's not good enough. And this is what it is. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Please subscribe, like the video, and yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers.